Infinite Abundance here, making this video for you. I have a powerful message for you today. And it is about the present moment. It is about your dominant vibrational holding pattern. It is how that your energy creates your future. Okay? So up until this point in the past, you had a dominant thought pattern. You had a dominant behavior pattern. You had a dominant habits and actions that you take on a day-to-day basis. Whatever those thoughts, feelings, and actions that you were carrying most of the time got you to where you're at right now in the present moment. So in this present moment, what you do, what you think, feel, and act, and how you feel most of the time is going to create what your future is. Now, you can look at the present moment as point A, and you can look at the future as point B. So know where you are going, and then you can create it, because whether you know it or not, you are always creating your future. You have created everything that has ever happened to you, and you will continue to create everything that happens to you in the future. So in the present moment, you have some type of vibration holding pattern. You have some type of set point, emotional set point, where you hold your energy most of the time. Whatever your dominant frequency is, that is who, you could say that's your identity. That's how you see yourself. That is your self-image as well. So whatever that is, it's right here, okay? When you change your self-image, you change your future reality. So if you are here right now in the present moment, this is your energy. If you stay on that path, look at it like this. You're going all the way down here to the future because it's frequency, it's all energy. So if this is your energy, you in the present moment if this is your energy, you're in the present moment. Whatever energy you have in the present moment is taking you to the future, because the future is nothing more than a continuation of present moments. That's why it's important to understand it's not about what you're going to do tomorrow. It's not about what you're going to do later today. It's not about what you're going to do next week. It's about what are you going to do now. It's always about now. Now, because everything exists right now. All is in the here and now. Past, present, future are simultaneously happening now. And as you change your energy now, it changes the course of your life, literally, physically and metaphysically. Because understand this, the present moment, how do I explain this? When you take care of the present moment, the future will take care of itself. Because whatever your energy is right now in the present moment is creating what the future will be. So if you want to change what the future is going to be, you need to change what your present moment energy is. You need to change what your dominant frequency is. That's what you need to change. So for you to change your dominant frequency, you need to change the way you think, you need to change the way you feel, you need to change the way you act. And it really does come down to your self-image. However you see yourself is what you're going to act in alignment with how you see yourself. You're going to think and feel in alignment with how you see yourself. So how do you change how you see yourself? Well, first of all, I'm going to give you a resource that I recommend is Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. It's a very powerful book in hacking into your subconscious mind to change your self-image and change the way you look at your past and change the way you look at yourself in general, and just change everything really when it comes down to your mind and it comes down to yourself. It's very powerful information. But getting to the present moment, it's not about what happened to you. And understand, from an energetic standpoint, the universe, which is giving you what you give out, whatever you put out is coming back to you. Through the field, through the universe, through the divine matrix, there's many words for what this is. Through the ether, like there's so many words for what this is. But it's scientifically proven to exist. That's the point. Albert Einstein, Tesla, Thomas Edison, so many scientists, they all agree. It's unanimous that there is an energetic field. Everything in this universe is made up of atoms. Everything on this earth is made up of atoms. And I mean, like this tree right here is made up of atoms. I'm made up of atoms. You're made up of atoms. This phone is made up of atoms, but they're vibrating at different frequencies and they're forming themselves in different ways to create physical shapes and physical forms. So really the physical reality in itself is an illusion when it comes down to that, because it's really just atoms vibrating at different frequency. So with that being said, what you are right now vibrating, you are creating, because all energy attracts like energy. So whatever you want also has a vibrational frequency. So it's your job to match the frequency of what you want. Match the frequency of what you want. So for you to match the frequency of what you want, you must first know what you want. You must first know what you want. When you know what you want, then you can match the frequency. All right? How are you going to match the frequency? It's by feelings. It's by feelings. What you think creates how you feel, because there are, in essence, there are two types of thoughts. There are good feeling thoughts and there are bad feeling thoughts. Good feeling thoughts are on the spectrum of belief. Bad feeling thoughts are on the spectrum of doubt. So your job is to feel good right now. Because when you're feeling good, you're believing. When you're feeling bad, you're doubting. Your job is to feel good right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Your job is to feel good right now, because when you feel good, everything works out. Everything always works out when you're feeling good, because you are a divine magnet at all times to how you feel. And whatever energy you're carrying in the present moment is creating your future. And the energy and the vibration that you hold the most will be your dominant holding pattern, which means it'll be your set point. And what your set point is whatever energy you're holding the most. And you can have dips, like you can have you can have some type of emotional reaction. Maybe you get depressed, maybe you get angry. But if your dominant pattern is high, if your dominant vibrational pattern is high energy, love, joy, peace, enlightenment, or whatever it is for you, then any dip down will come back up, because that's where your set point is. But if your set point is anger and frustration, you may experience happiness, love, and joy, but you will always find yourself coming back down. So it's your job it's not about being positive. It's not about feeling good all the time, because you're not perfect, but it's about feeling better. What can you do to feel just a little bit better? Because if you can get your energy up to here most of the time, any dip down, you'll come back. Any dip up, you'll come back. But it's like your energy is either down here or it's up here. Now, if we have some type of editing tool, I'll put the Hawkins scale here. It's a very powerful tool that you can use. It helps clarify, like, where am I at energetically right now? How do I feel? And I've used it a lot to help me in my life. So basically, the point of this video is to share with you that the present moment is what matters. The universe does not care what your current circumstance is. Your current situation is literally irrelevant to the vibrational universe. Okay? It's not about what's happening physically. It's about what's happening inside you. It's not about what's out there. It's about what's in here. Because out there is only a reflection of in here. How you feel will create how you perceive out there. Okay? Now, at the same time, it's not about the current physical situation. It is about the current vibrational offering. Because realize this, when you change your vibration, that changes your situation. When you change your vibration, that changes your situation. And that is because the present moment continues on until the future. And not only that, but look at yourself as a magnet. I like to call us divine magnets. We are divine magnets to how we feel, what our vibration is. Are we feeling good? Are we feeling bad? It's a very general way to look at it, but how do you feel? How do you feel right now? When you write down your goal, when you write down your future, how do you feel about it? Do you believe it, or do you doubt it? Because if you're feeling bad, that's doubting. If you're feeling good, that's believing. So your job is to feel good now. And I'm going to break down how this works. Because whatever your energy is, and when I say energy, I'm saying how do you feel? Whatever your energy is, you have access to thoughts within that vibrational realm. So thoughts that are closely in vibration to how you feel will come into your consciousness, okay? You will be conscious or aware of thoughts that are within your energetic range. So if you feel good, automatically good feeling thoughts will come to you. But if you're feeling bad, bad feeling thoughts will come to you. Or you could look at this as positive thoughts, and negative thoughts. You could look at it like that as well. So if you are thinking negative thoughts, your job is not to try to change your thoughts. Your job is to feel good. Because if you can feel good regardless of the negative thoughts, then positive thoughts are going to come in. Okay? Okay, yeah, it may be easier said than done. But when you understand that you are not your thoughts, you are the present experiencing them. You are not your thoughts. You are not your past. You are not your current situation. You are not what's happened to you. You are not your name. You are not your face. You are not your body. You are the presence that's living within and experiencing all those things. That's who you are. You're infinite spiritual being. You are consciousness projecting this physical reality. You are infinite by nature. You're infinite. There are no limitations other than in your own mind. So realize you're creating your life whether you know about it or not. You have created every single thing that has ever happened to you. And you will create everything that happens to you in the future. So when you are aware of that, when you know that, and you know that if you're feeling good, only good things will happen. If you're feeling bad, only bad things will happen. That you're the vibrational creator of your life. Realize that your brain is a neurotransmitter and receiver of frequency, meaning that you receive thoughts from things around you. So when you're in your environment, when you're listening to music, when you're listening to personal development, you're reading a book, when someone's nagging you at work, someone's yelling at you, you are picking up that energy or receiving thoughts because your brain is a neurotransmitter transmitter and receiver. So it's a receiver of thought and energy, right? Thoughts are energy, thoughts are frequency. Feelings are energy and frequency as well. Everything is energy and frequency. Remember, because it's all atoms. It's all atoms vibrating a different frequency, okay? Neurotransmitter. When you think about something, you are sending out energy, okay? When someone's thinking about you, you're receiving that energy. And realize this at the same time. All is one, one is all. We are all connected. There is no separation. That's an illusion, because when you look at it on the grand scheme of things, everything is just a combination of atoms. There is no, the physical reality is just our perception. Through our eyes, we get to perceive it in this way. Okay, and that's just a part of the physical reality in itself. But realize it is actually just a large field or a collective consciousness that is experiencing and creating this reality. We're all co-creators of our reality. We're all co-creators. So whatever energy you have, which is atoms, whenever you change the vibration of your atoms, which is your body, which is your mind, which is your thoughts, all of that, when you change that energy and just know that you are always a magnet to how you feel. It's not about what you have now. It's not about what has happened to you. It's about how do you feel. Because however you feel is creating your life. If you are feeling good, you're attracting good feeling things. If you're feeling bad, you're attracting back bad feeling things, because all energy attracts like energy. All energy attracts like energy. Now listen to this as well. Let's say someone's negative in your life. Someone's giving you negative energy. Okay? It only affects you if you allow it. And I'm going to explain how this works. If someone's sending you negative energy, they are sending you energy, therefore you are receiving it. It only creates negative in your life if you receive it and then transmit it yourself. Meaning, let's say someone yells at you and you're mad at them. They yelled at you. You didn't like that. So now you're thinking about it. You're thinking, this person just yelled at me. Fuck them. Fuck that. You're thinking about it, and if you're thinking about it, you're creating it. So what's happening is if someone did something bad to you, or something that you perceived as bad, you're feeling bad, and then you're thinking about it, which is creating more bad things. So your job is to look at that, observe it neutrally, and say, okay, any anger or frustration someone gives me has nothing to do with me and everything to do with them. Okay? Because however I feel about you is a projection of my own consciousness of how I feel about myself. And realize that. However someone treats you is their karma, and however you respond is your karma. Okay? So don't worry about what other people are doing. No matter who they are, that's not your business. Look, who I am and who you are is your business, and how people feel about that is their business. Okay? So stop worrying about what other people think. It has nothing to do with you. That has everything to do with them, nothing to do with you. You're the vibrational creator of your life. When you're feeling good, you're attracting good things. When you're feeling bad, you're attracting bad things. No matter what, the current circumstance does not matter. The universe, God, your higher self, everything, your current situation is irrelevant. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter at all. Here's the thing, guys, it's the hard truth. No one feels sorry for you. No matter how bad everything is in your life, no one feels sorry for you, and no one owes you anything. This world does not owe you anything. It's not your fault that bad things have happened to you. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to change it. It's your responsibility to change the way you look at things, because when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at will change. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. So realize, and it comes in alignment with the phrase, your perception creates your reality. It's not about what happens to you, it's about how you react to it. Because life is literally 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Because on a metaphysical standpoint, there is good feeling energy and there's bad feeling energy. But that good and bad are labels. They're meanings that only the individual can create. So what I'm saying is everything is actually neutral. Everything is actually neutral. How you perceive it will create what shows up in your life. So it's like life is literally a reflection of how you see it. Life will give you what you give it. However you feel about life is how life feels about you. However you feel about that person in your life is how they will feel about you. And realize this, like I said, how someone treats you is not your business. It's theirs. If anything, if someone gives you negativity, you should feel like sympathy for them. You should say, man, he must be going through something right now. He's giving me bad energy. And just send them love anyway. Send them love anyway. And there's something that's very powerful. I'll show you. When someone in your life is creating resistance in your own mind, or they're annoying you, they're frustrating you, realize if you're thinking about them in annoying and frustration, you're sending them that energy, and that energy comes back to you. Because we're all in the field, we're all connected, there is no separation. The energy you send out comes back. The energy you send out comes back. So what you can do is this powerful thing, I think it's called Ho'oponopono, I believe is what it's called. And what you do is, when you're thinking about someone, you say or think, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Because through this energetic field, we're all connected through what is called energetic cords or energy cords. So even though physically we may be separated, energetically we're connected no matter what. That doesn't change. That's never going to change. We're all connected. So when I think about you, I'm knowing that through some metaphysical way, the energetic cord between me and you will receive the thought that when I think about you, if I'm feeling good when I'm thinking about you, whenever you think about me, you're going to be feeling good. If I'm feeling bad when I'm thinking about you, whenever you feel about me, you're going to be feeling bad, because we're all connected. Separation is illusion. Energetic cords is how it works. So if someone in your life is frustrating you, annoying you, or you're mad at them, or you don't like them, or you're judging them, catch that and understand that you don't actually judge them. You judge yourself and how you reacted to how they treated you. Okay, it has nothing to do with them. It always has something to do with you. So what you can do is send them love. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Does not mean you have to keep them in your life. Okay, let's keep this clear. It does not mean you have to keep them in your life, but it does mean you need to let go of your grudges with people. You need to let go of your grudges with people, because when you're holding a grudge with someone else, it's actually just a grudge within yourself. Like, it doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. So you're the one that needs to let go of it. It has nothing to do with them, it has everything to do with you. Even if they were in the wrong, you have to know and understand that if you are thinking and feeling that they're doing something wrong, you are creating more people like that in your life. And in this lifetime, in all lifetimes, we are literally experiencing lessons that we must pass, or we're going to keep getting the same lesson. That's why some people, they experience the same type of relationships, the same abusive people, the same manipulative people in their life, or someone that doesn't treat them right. It's because when that experience happens to them, they take that, they receive that through their neurotransmitter receiver, which is their brain. They take that in and they think about it, and they say, oh, I hope this doesn't happen. I hope this doesn't happen. Oh, I'm going to get in a new relationship and I hope this doesn't happen. And I hope this doesn't happen. The universe doesn't hear the word not. So you're creating, in actuality, you're creating what you don't want because you're thinking about it. Okay? You're creating what you don't want because you're thinking about it. So realize, instead of looking at the old model and trying to change that old model, trying to change that person, you sometimes, or change that job, or change that opportunity, sometimes what you need to do is create a whole new model of reality, and work with the new model. So realize that your past does not have to equal your future. But if you think about your past, you will be creating that in the present, which will then become your future, because the future is a continuation of present moments. You will be creating that if that's what you're thinking about. Whatever you're thinking, you're creating. Whatever you're thinking, you're creating. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you react to it. It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you react to it. How someone treats you is their karma. How you respond is your karma. Okay? So it's your responsibility. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you didn't know this or that you didn't apply this, but it is your responsibility. And we're all going through lessons here on this earth. A lot of people call Earth a spiritual school, because if we're spiritual beings, if we're infinite consciousness projecting this world, then the earth would be like a playground or like a dream. And it's funny how people say that it's like the world in itself is the dream and the dream is the real world. And I believe that. I think that has a lot of truth in it, because if we're infinite spiritual beings, meaning we exist now and we've always existed. What that means, pretty much what that means, is that we are temporarily here and we are eternally in some other realm, or whatever, however you interpret that. Okay? But to keep it simple and on to the point, however you feel is what you're attracting now. It's not about what's happened to you. It's not about what's going on. It's not about your situation. It's not about what your bank account looks like. It's not about the friends you know. It has nothing to do with anything. When you just know this, when you change your energy, your situation will change. When you change your energy, your situation will change. When you change the way you think, everything will change for you. Everything will change when you change. Realize you are the X factor. You're the creator of your life. You are the problem and you're the solution. Because how people treat you doesn't create your life. It's how you perceive that is what creates your life. Your perception creates your reality. I'm going to end it off with this. I'm sending love and blessings to you. I hope you guys have a great day. Send me a message on Instagram at infiniteabundance777. My Telegram is t.me/infiniteabundance. TikTok, infiniteabundance777. YouTube, infinite abundance. Much love, y'all. Peace and blessings.